Welcome to Oliewenhuis Art Museum. My name is Mama Salasinyaha. I'm going to talk about the exhibition, this one that we did as an interns. I'm going to talk about the difference between a home and a house. Apparently inside a house, you don't feel love. You don't feel anything that belongs to you is like it's gone. So we chose this exhibition as a home because when you come inside the house, when you come inside the home, not the house, you feel more welcomed. You feel more yourself. You feel more loved. You can even rejoice. You become you. So the difference between the two is way, way different, and it's set part because when you talk about a house and a home, some people are living inside a house and is not that much good at all. And you only see it when things are more hectic, when it comes to people, when they have to engage with other people. But when you come from a house or a home, there's a difference between the two. You are more, when you come with people, engage with people, is more different than a house. So I think this exhibition really is good. It can bring a lot inside one person, and it can bring a lot inside lots of people, inside cultures, inside religion, everything inside of it. There's an exhibition that says home. It welcomes you. So welcome to a home. And then I'm going to give up to Julian so that Julian can tell you and take you through home.
Okay, so the difference between a house and a home I get from that is a house is a building, whereas a home is an entire holistic experience. One that's supposed to be pleasant and comforting. This exhibition came about as a creative collaboration between the VANSA Art Bank Interns, and it started out as a conversation where we wanted to, we had to do this as part of our internship program. We had to commit to an exhibition, but we felt like we wanted to do things that actually meant something to each of us individually. So in our discussions it was quite obvious that there are certain tropes that have been repeating itself throughout the art world in the past 2 to 3 years. Feminist issues in art, representation of underrepresented or marginalized communities, being exposed in art with the LGBTQ movement, and there are several others like this. And it's not to say that these aren't important issues to tackle with your art. We just felt like it was perhaps a time to do something that strays from the beaten path, that strays from the what's traditionally seen as hot in artistic spaces, and we just wanted to do something that was true to ourselves. So home came about when we realized that, each and every single one of us have cultivated a very intimate relationship with our own respective homes over the course of the past year. Having been confined to our homes during the lockdown period, we got to know our homes very well, the nooks and crannies. We got to see where sentiment or things that we care deeply about, how they accumulate and eventually form clutter in our homes. And this is exactly what we wanted to emulate. The other wonderful thing was that within our group we are representative of 4 different cultures, and so that sucks in quite a large amount of cultural and conceptual ground experienced in South Africa. If you read the tagline, it says home, but then it's underscored by Lehae, Ekhaya, home or Tuiste. And what's indicative of this tagline is that we come from different cultural denominations, but each comes with their own knowledge and feeling of what home means to them. And so we try to create this utopian amalgam of sorts between a home found in different cultural backgrounds. So it becomes kind of like a mashed up together archetype of a home as experienced from different vantage points in South Africa.
It was a thing of this thing that came, the COVID, lockdown COVID. It was more of, it's been tight. So instead of us making it tight, let us just try to make it something that is light. So with home, that's where everything happened. Inside a home, you were relieved. So that's how we came up with everything.
Good afternoon. We are the curators for the home exhibition. So we're just going to tell you a bit more about what an art salon is about and how we went about curating the space in Oliewenhuis Art Museum.
Yeah, so the salon installation idea came from France in the 1600s. We worked with home and basically what we find in people in our homes is stuff we collect, memories, a lot of thingies here and there, and we just wanted to overwhelm people with a lot of artworks in one space, something that hasn't been in like showcase in Bloemfontein yet before. So yeah, and we had a very nice experience curating, and I would like to ask Kamageli actually what was her experience, as she's not from a visual or fine arts background.
Yeah. I think, how do I say this? Like, I'm a visual person as it is, right? And I come from a drama background. So whenever we're doing performance or storytelling, you always have to look at like sort of viewpoints, how the audience will see it, whether they'll see you from the back or hear you from the back, right? So I took that perspective and like threw it in here, right? And then I remember when we were curating like a structured way of curating exhibition, right? And one of our mentors came in and was like, guys, this is not what you guys talked about, you know? You guys are not doing the work that you're supposed to be doing. So we had to take out everything, and she said the word play. So we started playing with the artwork and being really true with what we wanted inside the different homes, right? And then later on, remember how we felt that when you come inside, as overwhelming as it is, what is that missing piece, right? For people to be able to know that, oh no, maybe I'm inside the kitchen or inside the lounge. And then we had decided later on, after like curating our space, that we want to put like little
vinyls
on
the floor,
which
indicating each room,
which was
space,
which was pretty cool, you know. So people don't, and in as much as like it's very overwhelming experience, people know where they're placed, you know. So that little vinyl on the floor is like a door inside
the room you're going into. Yes.
Yeah. So I really enjoyed curating with you. Like, she taught me a whole lot. What was your experience in terms of like knowing like a normal formal curating to doing this?
It was quite difficult, I must say. Coming from a fine arts background and gallery experiences as well, like very structured, and then we started to play. It was difficult for me to release what I like feeling comfortable with, and we played together so well, curating the show. It was fun.
Yeah, it was very fun.
Yeah.
You know? And in as much as it's not such a structured way of curating, I feel like we had a certain structure, you know, because we're very intentional with where we wanted the artworks placed, even though they looked displaced, but they're there for a reason, you know, so that the audience are able to engage with it properly, you know.
Yeah.
Lovely. Thanks, guys.
Hi everyone, my name is Pilangampone and I'm with Nkosana Mkakaza. We are the VANSA interns and I'm about to just talk a bit about how we selected the artwork. So what we did, we all gathered in one room and we sat at the large table and we put out all the artworks and then we started selecting them. And how we selected them is if you like one or if it talks to you or what does it mean to you. Reason why we did that, because we believe that in a home you have something that represents you. So if you have something that captures you or just blows you away, it's that one thing that you love to have in your home. Kusana, what is a home to you?
Like as Puleng has said about like the personal experiences that we have, like those ones that we each have at home. I think to me home, it means something that is very warm, it's loving, it's full of people gathered around, protecting each other. And then also like a home is a place whereby we collect stuff and then we like to display it in our homes to make it look nice and then wonderful and beautiful. So I think home, personally for me, it's a place where you would feel like welcomed all the time, you would feel appreciated, you know, instead of like people neglecting you, you feel like everybody's there to protect you. So personally home for me is like that. What do you?
And for me, home is that small 4-room house with like 20 grandkids and everyone is having a blast. And that, for me, home is where the love is. Home is where you feel the presence of that energy, that positive energy. It's like coming home from a long day of work and then you just want to get home, take off that bra and just on the couch. That is home for me. So this is the exhibition that brought out all those characters in one room, and I must say I really love this exhibition.
Yeah, I really did love the exhibition as well because of the colorful paintings that they displayed, and also like those ones that will talk to the children and others will talk mostly to the elder people. So we tried to combine each and every aspect of what we think home is, and then from there we were able to come up with a whole collection of these artworks and then put them together in this one exhibition room, which we call a saloon style exhibition. So this is how we came about to picking up the artworks that we really needed to display in our home exhibition so that they can represent what we say home is.
If you want to see the exhibition and other more, please do visit our website, our social media pages, which is Oliewenhuis Art Museum and Oliewenhuis on Facebook and also on Instagram. Thank you.
Thank you very much, everybody.
Bye bye, Julie.